Yeah,
This is around. I don't know why.
I'm really enjoying this book. It's by Kathy Burns.
And when I get the new version, finally done and everything.
But I came here
I'm
today,
in this little group.
and I saw these coots over here
I helped create it.
giving free hugs. And I looked at their signboard and noticed that they were with Rael.org. Well, this book says some stuff about Rael. Okay, they call themselves Raelists. Their leader and prophet is Rael, a Frenchman who used to be a sports reporter, but now proclaims, "I am the Messiah." Doesn't that sound like David Icke? Wasn't David Icke a sports reporter who claimed he was the Son of God? The name Rael comes from combining the word Re, one of the names of the ancient Egyptian sun god, and El, a Hebrew title for deity. The 45-year-old Rael says that in 1973 he was whisked to the planet of Elohim by a flying saucer. There, two tiny, oval-eyed aliens briefed him on his earthly mission as a messenger and savior for mankind. So that's what these guys are all about. This is their logo. Rael explains that the spacemen also gave him a symbol for the new faith, a swastika inside a Jewish Star of David. This, he indicates, means peace, love, and harmony, and has nothing to do with Hitler or Nazism. The fast-growing UFO cult, it kind of sums it right up. I mean, he says that some alien greys whisked them away to the planet of Elohim and told them that he was going to be the savior for mankind. So I would guess that's a UFO cult, wouldn't you? But the symbol of Apple computers, are you aware of what that's all about? It says here, the logo for Apple computers is an apple with a bite out of it. To many occult insiders, this signifies the eating of the forbidden fruit, symbolically the apple, by Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden was a good thing. Occultists and New Agers teach that taking a bite out of the apple gave the first two humans knowledge, or gnosis, putting them on the path to self-divinity and godhood. Interestingly, the price tag on the first personal computer from Apple was $666. But here's the most cool thing that I discovered. I ordered this book, and I was reading it, and I went out that day, and I found something on the ground. It was a health card. Now, I don't have a health card because I'm ineligible for that benefit. But I found this health card on the ground. And as I picked it up, the light reflected off the picture, and I went, oh my goodness. And I referred back to this book because you'll know Ontario's symbol, they call it the trillium or something. And that's the Ontario symbol, right? Okay, well, Manly P. Hall, the most prolific occult author and Masonic author, states in The Lost Keys of Freemasonry, he states that all symbols and logos have two meanings. The first is for public consumption, and it's basically to fool the people. It's a lie. It's not the real meaning of the symbol. The true meaning of all Masonic symbolism is hidden and only for the adept to know. Okay? Well, when we flip to page 242 on this book, we see what that trillium symbol really means. Okay, here are all the variations of it. And back on this page, there are more variations of it. This variation of the number 666, 666 is the number of the beast. It's also the Trilateral Commission's logo. This is it. And a circle around any symbol represents infinity. They put it on the front of the new King James, on the front of the conspiracy, the Aquarian conspiracy. And it states further here, another symbol representing the mark of the beast is 3 intertwined sixes, which is what this is, which is what this is. Now that's the trillium. That's the Government of Ontario's symbol. It means 666. That's its hidden Masonic symbol, only for the initiates to know. But when the light reflected off this as I picked it up, I realized that the symbol is embedded on her forehead. She has the mark of the beast on her forehead. Can you see it when I reflect? See that? It's right on her forehead. This is a variation for the number 666. 666 is the number of the beast. This symbol represents the mark of the beast. If you've got an Ontario health card, you've got the number of the beast on your forehead. Isn't that far out? I don't have one myself personally, but...
You have a King James Bible. Why would they put that symbol on a King James Bible?
It's on the new King James.
So would you say the new King James Bible is a possessed book, or is it?
Definitely. Because I have a video called New Age Bible Versions by Gail Riplinger. She's a university professor, and she spent 6 years working 8 hours a day, 6 days a week, collating all the Bible verses from all the different versions, from the North American Standard to the NIV, the New King James, and she isolated every single change that's been made from the original King James, the authorized King James, and all these other versions. And then she compares them. And when we look and see which specific verses have been changed and what they've been changed to, it becomes apparent that all of these versions that have been changed have been satanically altered. And the New Age, or the New King James Bible has been satanically altered. The people who are doing it, I don't know if they knew they were possessed by spirit guides or what, but there's no way that it could have been altered that way just by accident or coincidence. It's very specific, and there's clear intent with the change of the words and the change of the meaning. Like my new apron?
Totally my son.
Yeah, I'm a Mason. Do you like my apron? I'm an apron-wearing penis worshiper. You know, that obelisk, it's a penis, right? So they worship penises and they wear aprons, right? Okay. Okay, now, this is going to blow you away. Now, you know how these global elite, Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, they're all different heads of the same Hydra, okay? Anyways, they're, at its core, they practice Babylonian witchcraft. And there's a Kabbalic principle that they follow. It's a legalistic principle. They have to warn you, put you on notice before they do something. And then they justify it to themselves by going, well, we told them we were going to kill them and they didn't do anything, so they deserve to die, right? We warned them. Anyways, here's something, the Canadian coinage, okay? Now, you know, okay, the Queen is on all the Canadian coins, right? Okay, well, if you find, beginning in 05, this is 05 or newer, this is 04 or older. What's the difference?
The newer one, she's got a smaller crown.
The crown is gone, okay? The crown is gone. They issued a 7-year warning, which comes in 2012. In 05, they issued a 7-year warning. Seven is a very symbolic number. The crown is gone on the Canadian currency, on all the Canadian coins. It doesn't matter if they're nickels, dimes, there, crown's gone. This is newer than 05. There's a nickel, here's a quarter. The crown's gone. This is newer than '05. They're sending a message. The crown is gone. Now, I'm not going to speculate as to what that means, but it's pretty interesting, isn't it?
She turned 85 yesterday.
Well, she's 86. 86 is a military term for trash it. And in 2012, she'll be 86th. And William, the false prophet, will be 30 in 2012. 30 is the age at which Christ began his ministry. It's also the age at which the false prophet will begin. Yeah, so take that to mean whatever you want.